Well, actually...
Yeah, I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just about my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind. To the videos, they thought I was a black guy. That's hard to get over. I'm foreigner in the sport, but I'm fully devoted. I don't take it for granted that the door's been open. I knew I was different, I knew I was chosen. A breadwinner, but I'm soft-spoken. Authentic like a 5950 and there's no cap. Let's have a toast to that. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the They done baptized the bad guy. Still don't follow religion. The fabric's not average. The cotton's Egyptian. 500 for the shoes, come dirty, but the European. Less is more and less is the bank. Up the score, I pull up from Trey. From the tray, I'm ballin' like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't. I wrote this 30,000 feet up. 10 toes stay G'd up. I'm tryna get that type of wealth, like a house on the hills can't see us. Say the money still me up. Stay humble, stay teed up. I don't tell you how to live, so don't hit me with no weak stuff. And if you know the deal, then you know the deal. If it's real, then you know.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your man Marcus A. Brown, and I'm here to tell y'all that I just got done with my first consultation with the brother Andre of Love Crossing Borders. I just wanted to give him his praises. I need y'all to do two things if you haven't already. If you haven't, subscribe to his YouTube channel, Love Crossing Borders. Also, if you are going to Colombia, if you're thinking of going anywhere, traveling internationally, please consider booking a consultation with the OG Andre of Love Crossing Borders. You will not be disappointed. I'm a fan of the channel, so I booked a 2-hour session just to show support, just to show love and say what's up. He provided a wealth of information, way more than I was even expected. He has an excellent presentation. So I just wanted to let y'all know you will not be disappointed. Book the consultation, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Dre, man, I appreciate you. I will be out in Colombia, and I look forward to linking up with you. And y'all, get in tune with him if you haven't already. Tell him MAB sent you. Peace.
Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real.
Where are all the black men? And I'm not talking about the scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually...
Shout out, shout out, shout out. It is a wonderful day today. What's going on today, Dre? It is NFL Draft Day. So shout out to all you guys that are here watching with us with Love Crossing Borders. We will be heading over to Rumble shortly. You can watch us on Rumble. I'm going to drop the links, actually. You can watch us on Rumble. You can watch us on Facebook. In about 30 minutes, we're just going to be on YouTube. For the first 30 minutes, we're going to be on YouTube. Just letting guys get a chance to go over to Rumble and connect to the Rumble links. So I'm going to get all that set up for us right now for all of us. Let me go over here with this. And so I'm going to drop the links for the guys that aren't over on Rumble yet and you don't have everything set up on Rumble. I don't know who your teams is, guys. Okay, we got the Niners. We got the Raider Nation in the building. Let me know what your team is, guys, as you guys come in. Let me know what your team is, who your team is. You know, I got some cold ones. I'm going to be having some pizza. Shout out to them Eagles in the building. Shout out to them Niners in the building. Shout out to the Raiders in the building. Shout out to all you guys that are here already thus far. Let me know what your team is, guys. Them Dirty Birds, yes, sir. Them Atlanta boys at it again. Them Atlanta boys at it again. Shout out to the Dirty Birds in the building. Raider Nation, stand up. Oh, we got more Atlanta in the building, more of them Dirty Birds. Shout out to you guys being here. I'm glad to see you guys here. Let me get ready to drop that link to Rumble. Drop that Rumble link real quick. And like I said, as you guys come in, let me know what who your team is. Let me know. Shout out to you guys. All right, let's get this set up where let me drop that Rumble link. There we go. Let me copy that and let me put this into the stream for all the guys that are coming through. Oh man, if I was y'all neighbor, man, we'd be having a great time as well. That's why we're here today, man. Shout out to them Bucks, man. I used to go to the Bucks Stadium every NFL draft. Every draft when I was living in Tampa, because you know that every stadium always has a celebration. And in Tampa, it was at the stadium too. So I would go to the Bucks Stadium and enjoy the NFL drafts. Yeah, man, we got to get Gentry, man. We got to get that running back. But if we get an offensive lineman, I'm okay. Big Blue, okay. Big Blue is the Giants. Let me know if Big Blue is the Giants. Shout out to you guys. Once again, I'm going to drop the link to the Rumble because in 30 minutes we're going to be heading over to Rumble because we're going to be seeing the draft. I got the NFL Network that I already paid for, so that's already set up. So that's where we're going to be watching it live from. But you know, YouTube don't let you watch, don't let you watch anything of quality. So you won't be able to watch the draft without YouTube shutting us down. But we're going to be heading over to Rumble like we normally do. So all you guys, we got 5 guys over on Rumble. Rumble, Young Men Rumble. Shout out to you guys that are already on Rumble waiting for us. We're going to be over there in a few moments, guys. In a few moments over there on Rumble joining you. So in 30 minutes, we'll be shutting down. In other words, in 30 minutes, we'll be shutting down on YouTube and we'll be over on Rumble. So that's why I dropped the link to the live stream so you guys can actually watch us over on Rumble. And we're going to watch the whole thing. We got 13 people here. We should have 13 guys always being prepared to go over on Rumble. We're watching the draft tonight, baby. We're going to watch my Raiders get a decent running back. If Ashton Gentry, which is this dude is on Barry Sanders level as far as the yards that he got last year. If Ashton Gentry makes it past Jacksonville, and Jacksonville is picking 5th, yeah, that's why I'm dropping the link for the Rumble, guys, so you can watch it from Rumble. And I got one more link I'm going to drop. Just in case you're not on Rumble and you're having problems with Rumble, I've got one more link for you guys. And this is the Facebook link. So we're going to still have Facebook Live, and we're still going to have Rumble Live. So just in case you guys can't make it over to Rumble, most of us have a Facebook page. We got 8 people over on Rumble already. We got 15 people in the building. So just in case you don't make it over to Rumble, we're still going to be live on Facebook, but we'll be shutting down YouTube in about 30 minutes. We'll be shutting that down in 30 minutes. And we already got the NFL already set up. Let me show you guys on the screen. Let me pull that up on the screen for us because I hadn't done that yet. Let me pull that up on the screen. Screen share. Just to let you guys see that we are already ready. We are already ready, gentlemen. We are already ready. We got my boy up there. Raiders do need a lot. So if we don't pick a running back and we pick an offensive lineman, that's cool. As long as because really, I like Ashton Gentry and I like that young boy out of Iowa. So if we get either one of those two as running backs, like if we pick an offensive lineman now, or a defensive lineman, and if we come back, because this draft is full of running backs. There are so many running backs in this draft, and really decent ones. This is not a quarterback draft. I'm gonna say this again. You guys, this draft is like when you get past Ward, who's going to be going to Tennessee first. We already know Ward is going to be going to Tennessee. We don't know where Shakira is going to be going. Not Shakira, but Dion's son. We don't know where he's going to be going. We don't know if he's going to be in the first, or we don't know if he's going to drop all the way down to Pittsburgh in the first round. Pittsburgh is 21. Pittsburgh needs a quarterback. So we don't know what's going on. Yeah, I think Hunter's going to go to Cleveland too. And the second one, he should, man. And I think Cleveland's going to pick Hunter, and I think Cleveland's going to come back around and pick a quarterback because they're going to need a second quarterback. But could you imagine? No, I don't even want to put that in my imagination. That if Cleveland could pick both of those Colorado kids up, I know I won't go that far. But if they could, the Browns will probably trade back in the first for Sanders if he drops. That, you know what? Because they've already got what's the wide receiver for Cleveland Browns, man? I had him on my fantasy last year. He used to be the wide receiver number one for Denver for a while, for a couple of years. I forget the receiver for Cleveland Browns. He had a good year too, but Cleveland needs a quarterback bad. So I can see Sanders dropping, because if Cleveland doesn't pick him up, and the Giants might pick him up. The Giants might, yeah, Jerry Jeudy. That's right. Thank you very much for profit, Jerry Jeudy. Shout out to all you football fans out there. Shout out to all you football fans. Yeah, Jerry Jeudy is here. So if they pick up Jerry Jeudy, that's cool. Shout out to YouTube is a habit being in the building as well. He say the Steelers, Steeler Nation's in the building. Yes, sir. Shout out to them Steelers. Even though every time I've landed in many of a city as a Raider fan, landing a plane or flight in Pittsburgh is humiliating. It's humiliating to land a flight in Pittsburgh, and I'll tell you why. Because as soon as you land a flight in Pittsburgh, what is waiting for you as soon as you get there? A giant statue of Franco Harris in the Immaculate Reception against my Raiders. Now, mind you, I was a Franco Harris fan. I actually was a Steeler fan before I was a Raider fan. I was a Steeler fan when I first started watching football. My favorite player was Lynn Swann. Second favorite player was Franco Harris. But when I saw them play each other on a Monday Night Football, and I was 12 years old, and I looked at my little brother. This was 1980. I was 12. And I told my brother, man, after they destroyed Terry Bradshaw, blood everywhere, helmet rolling on, I told my brother, I said, I don't know who that team is, but that's my team from now on. And in 1980, the Raiders went to the Super Bowl as the first team to ever go to the Super Bowl as a team that was not even picked to go. And I mean, they were the first team to go as a what's it called when you're the man? I'm having a brain cramp today. When you're the last team picked in the playoffs, wild card. They were a wild card team. They were the first team to win the Super Bowl as a wild card because they were not expected to even go into the playoffs, and they made it to the playoffs. Browns may wait to pick up a quarterback. Alabama. I'm liking that kid Austin Dart. I'm liking that kid Dart too. They saying he might go before even Sanders. They saying Dart might go before Sanders. So like I said, guys, I got my cold brews tonight. I'm going to be eating some pizza, so y'all going to be seeing me on the live stream. I will be eating. We got 20 people in the building. Remember, guys, we're going to be going over to Rumble or Facebook. So I'm going to drop this link to Facebook. So you guys that don't get a chance to see us on Rumble, you will get a chance to see us still live on Facebook. But in 30 minutes, we will be stopping the live stream on YouTube because we're going to be watching the draft. We're going to be enjoying the draft, gentlemen. Right now, they just got commercials going. So I've got the package. I had the NFL Sunday Pass. So just in case you guys wondering what we're watching it live from, we're not watching it live from YouTube. I've got the actual NFL Sunday Pass. So that's what we're going to be doing. All right. Shout out to all you guys being here. My man, 1D Forever. Shout out to you, brother, being here. He said the Raiders need to do Austin and Sanders. Man, we could do that one. Man. Because our defensive line isn't bad. I heard a stat the other day that amazed me. Do you know how good the Philadelphia Eagles team is as far as stacked? Do you know over 19 players of the Philadelphia Eagles, that Super Bowl team that still got most of their players, over 19 of them were picked in the draft? You only get 53 players, on a team. To have 19 of your original draft players, you know how good your drafts have to be over the last couple of years to still have 19 of your players that took you to the Super Bowl. Shout out to my man, Big Brother in Life, and all you guys that are here. Appreciate you guys watching. We're going to be watching the NFL draft together. Like I said, in another 15 minutes, we're going to be heading over to Rumble, guys. So make sure we got 6 people. Wait a minute. Yeah, we got 6 people over at Rumble. So like I said, if you aren't on Rumble and you're not on Facebook, you won't be watching the draft with us. You'll be watching the draft with somebody else. And that's why I keep dropping the link to Rumble, and I keep dropping the link to Facebook so you guys can go over there, set up your Rumble account, get everything, subscribe to the channel, and join us over there, man. We're going to have a good time. I kid you not, we're going to have a really, really good time. Let me get some music going. I knew it was too quiet around here. I knew it was too quiet around here for a reason. Let us get us some music going, man. Yes, sir. There we go. That's it. That's more like that. You say I'm a part-time Packers fan. Well, they got it in Green Bay this year. Shout out to Packers. Shout out to the only team that's owned by the people, the community. Shout out to the Packers. Shout out to man John Madden. Yes, sir. He said, coached by John Madden. Yes, sir. I remember back in the days, John Madden, man. Not only one of my favorite coaches, but one of my favorite football announcers. E. Breeze is in the building. He said, Eagles stacked like Alabama during the Nick Saban days. Man, listen, Eagles are stacked. I would be highly surprised if the Eagles aren't back in the Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley won me a fantasy football championship last year. A lot of dudes slept on Saquon. I didn't. I've been a Saquon fan even when he was in college. So when the Giants got him and then they threw him away, I was like, wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Y'all about to throw away Saquon Barkley, a really once-in-a-generation talent.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
Man, when they threw away Saquon Barkley, I knew the Giants was doing something wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. Just imagine if they had Saquon Barkley last year and Malik Neighbors, that wide receiver. Now we know Malik Neighbors is a beast. And don't get me wrong, Tyrone Tracy, the running back for the Giants right now, he not a slouch either. I had Tyrone Tracy on my fantasy team last year too. So y'all do got a good running back, but he is not Saquon. And then the year after y'all let Saquon go, Saquon runs for 2,000 and actually could have broke the record, but decided not to. He pulled a Barry Sanders. Oh man, I know you Giants fans was sick last year. Shout out to Tom Flores, yes sir. Tom Flores not only played, I believe he played for the Raiders, but he also coached the Raiders. He was the only Latin descent, Latin American coach to this day to ever win a Super Bowl. That's one thing I can say about the Raiders, man. They broke so many records as far as opened so many doors for minorities, man. The first NFL coaches were black coming through the Raiders. When everybody else was still trying to decide on if they want the black coach or not, the Raiders had 2 or 3 by then. Yeah, we're the first ones to have a Latin descent football coach, and then he took us to the Super Bowl. Oh man, and won. Oh yeah. He said, "I know ball, Dre. Trust me." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man Marco in the building. Appreciate you being here, and of course for Prophet and my man Ellis representing Tupac Shakur. Yes, sir. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Tupac. My man Kenny always giving me great content to share with you guys. For Profit was numero uno, as well as my man No Limit was in the building. Yes, sir, earlier today. Let me scroll back up to the number one. Number one spots was my man Simply Logic. Simply Logic was here about a half an hour before I even got here. We got 11 people on Rumble. Make sure you guys go over on Rumble. Like I said, we already got everything set up. We already got everything set up, so we're already there. So we're already there. Let me freeze this real quick, because you know how YouTube is if you play it. So we got everything set up. So we got let me see if they started. Have they started? Oh wow. Cleveland have not selected in the first round since 2021. So it's been a couple years for Cleveland. A couple years. Man, I felt so sad when Cleveland dismantled. Man, think about it. I don't know if you guys ever got a chance to see that documentary on Cleveland. I think it was the Cleveland Browns, 1995. They did a documentary on Cleveland Browns, 1995, when Bill Belichick was a coach. When Bill Belichick went from being a defensive coordinator or coach for the Giants under Coach Bill Parcells, his first coaching job was with the Cleveland Browns. He had Nick Saban under him. Dude, that Cleveland Brown tree produced some of the, once they were only coached together. That whole team under Bill Belichick was together for 1 year, 1995. 96, that's when Cleveland left and went to Baltimore. They did a whole documentary on it. 30-30 did it. Dude, the coaching tree of Bill Belichick from that Cleveland Brown team, not only Nick Saban, but office of coordinators that came from that tree, as well as general managers that came from that one Cleveland Brown tree, produced so many Super Bowls and so many national championships for the in the NCAA. That one Cleveland Brown team, if Cleveland Brown, when I had dismantled, they would have had the greatest coaching team of all time. That's how amazing that Cleveland Browns 1995 team was. I think it was class of 95, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that coaching tree was crazy. The talent that once it dismantled and you go down that tree, man, some of the greatest offensive coordinators, coaches, and Super Bowl wins came from Cleveland Browns. You would have never imagined it. Like, Cleveland cannot get a break. Cleveland cannot get a break at all. Yeah, we're on Rumble, guys. We're going to be on Rumble. We got 11 people over on Rumble. We are going to start going over to Rumble in 23 minutes. In 23 minutes, we're going to be, not 23 minutes, but in actually 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, we're going to shut down YouTube. So if you're not on Rumble and you're not on Facebook, you won't be live with us talking crazy with the draft, because that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be on Rumble and Facebook talking crazy. We're going to have some fun. Yeah, Ozzie Newsome. Yeah, they had Ozzie Newsome as a GM. And Ozzie gave Super Bowl wins to Baltimore. That's the crazy part. Could you imagine? And Ozzie was a beast when he was a tight end. See, I was around for Ozzie Newsome in Cleveland, Brian Sipe as the quarterback, Bernie Kosar. Because I've been watching football long enough. I remember when it was Tampa, Chicago, Minnesota, Detroit, and the Browns. A lot of guys don't remember that Tampa Bay used to be in the same league. I mean, the same division as Detroit, as the Midwest, as Detroit, Cleveland. We're in the same, not Cleveland. Yeah, wait a minute. Cleveland was in the same division too. No, Cleveland wasn't. It was Tampa, Detroit, Green Bay, Minnesota, Chicago. That's what it was. The Browns were always in the same division at Pittsburgh, but Tampa used to be in the same. So I would be able to see all the Bucks games way back in the day when they had the Sherbert jerseys. Yep, a lot of guys don't remember that. A lot of guys don't remember that. Yeah, he was a Hall of Famer without a doubt. Ozzie Newsome was a beast. Eric Metcalf, yeah, man, y'all throwing out some names out there. Shout out to Los. Shout out to Los being in the building. I saw your live stream earlier, Los, when you were chilling on the pool at the pool. Shout out to you, man. Crypto, make sure you guys subscribe to Los's channel. Los, do me a favor before we go over there in the next few minutes. Could you drop the link to your channel, Crypto King? If you guys are not invested in XRP, okay.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
Hey, Los, I'm listening. If ain't nobody listening, I'm listening, bro. Hey, Los, I'm listening. If you ain't invested in XRP, that's on you. That's on you. Man, right now, this is the time to get your money back. All the money that you lost a couple weeks ago during Trump, this is the time to get your money back because crypto is doing amazing. All right, guys, we've got 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes we're going to be on this channel right here. And after that, we got 9 people over there on YouTube. I mean, on Rumble. We're going to go over on Rumble. We're going to be watching the draft, man. We're going to be watching the draft. Like I said, I got everything already set up. So the only thing I got to do is remove YouTube, and then we could go ahead and just enjoy the draft. Yes, sir. So make sure you guys get that set up. Make sure you support Crypto King. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, Los. I appreciate what you do for us all, man. I really do. Yes, sir. Hold for show. Hold on to that XRP. This is XRP's year. This is their year. Then the NFL added more teams. Yes, sir. Yes, they did. They added more teams. I remember the Patriots helmet was Patriot Pete. Remember they had to do the like the Civil War. I mean, not the Civil War, but the Revolutionary War guy on their helmet. Patriot Pete. And their quarterback was Steve McNair. No, not Steve McNair. Steve McNair was Tennessee. I'm thinking about Morgan, Steve Morgan. Was their quarterback back then? Back in the 70s, 80s? Shout out to Los. All right, guys, we're on the countdown. We got 2 more minutes before we shut down YouTube. So if you're not on Rumble and you are not on Facebook, you won't be rocking with us tonight. You won't be rocking with us tonight. Like I said, I'm watching NFL Network live. So we got it live. So all I got to do is just click this, and we got the NFL Network going live. So see what I'm saying? We got it all live. We already got it set up, guys. I'm watching straight from the NFL Network itself. I got my NFL Sunday Pass so I can watch the games, and we can watch the draft together. And I only pay $5 a month for it. $5 a month. 20,000 pesos will get you the NFL draft. 20,000. Like Andre said, 20,000. 20,000, the Dowie. Yes, sir. There we go. Los giving tips. All right, guys, we got 30 more seconds, and then we're out of here off YouTube. We're out of here off of YouTube in the next 30 seconds. So if a person is not over on Rumble and they're not following us on Facebook, let me put the Facebook one more time. Let me put the Rumble one more time. And the reason why, we already know how funny style YouTube is. So we cannot watch the NFL draft straight from the NFL network on YouTube. You know how funny style they are. So you can watch it. Oh, that's Tony Eason. That's it. Thank you very much. Tony Eason was the quarterback back then. Tony Eason. Absolutely correct. Good call. Good call, Gregory, being in the building. Good call. All right, gentlemen. We are out of here. We are Rumble. I got your back. Facebook. I got your back. YouTube. I'll see you on the next episode tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be watching, for guys on YouTube, tomorrow we're going to be watching Uptown Saturday Night. That's going to be the movie of the night, Uptown Saturday Night, and I'm going to have a karate movie for us as well. I think I'm going to have Fist of Fury. I think that's the movie going to be. So we're going to watch Uptown Saturday Night tomorrow night, and we're going to watch Fist of Fury tomorrow night. So, but YouTube, we up out of here, guys. We're about to watch the draft. We're about to watch this draft. Yes, sir.